What's up, Swishers? How y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Y'all feeling all right after all the games this weekend? Okay. I know I was pretty excited from seeing all these games over the weekend. Especially the Dallas Wings versus the Washington Mystics going into overtime. A lot of these games this weekend were pretty tight. Okay. There was no big blowout game. There was no, there was no extreme loss, I guess you could say. Especially with the Washington Mystics versus the Dallas Wings. I mean, Dallas kind of took over, or should I say, Enrique Gumbawali took over that game, okay? And scoring 39 points for a career high of this year. 39 points, okay? And you wonder why they call her the Black Mamba, right? Okay? And, you know, this game, you would have thought, like, all right. It was a close game, but Dallas, I'm sorry to say, you lost this one. Oh, no. Take that back right now. Because if you were watching the game, Gumbawali, 0.7 seconds left to go, throws up a shot, boom! They go into overtime. Oh, my goodness. That had me on my feet. That had me on my toes. That had me biting my nails. Okay, that was an excellent game to watch. I was like so proud of Enrique Gumbawali because that's the Gumbawali that we have known to see. Okay, especially back in her college days. Do you remember those clinch moments? I mean, against UConn, I think it was like 0.4 seconds to go. Boom, throws up a shot, and it's all like, oh my gosh, right? Okay, so I mean that win alone was freaking amazing, okay? And so I was excited to see a Gumbawali at the last couple seconds going to overtime, and then eventually it was Dallas that took over with the win, okay? So if we go back here, okay, let's go ahead and look at that win, okay? The Dallas Wings, 101-94, okay? And I'm pretty sure on the site here, okay, there could be a highlight of that game-winning shot, okay? So let's go ahead and check that out real quick. So let's go ahead and get rid of these advertisements. Sorry about that, okay? So like I said, this was the Gumbawali that we have known to see. Okay, so let's go ahead and check it out real quick.
Quick hands by Samuelson creates the steal. One-on-one, a Gumbawali, and another one goes for Dallas. Heavy burden. Has been one of 5 players in the league this year to average 15 points and 8 rebounds a game. And here's our #1 scorer in the league this year, Enrique Gumbawali.
You're figuring it out between the walls behind the gates at IMG, which isn't a bad thing. It's beautiful over there, but...
Man, knocking down those shots. So beautiful.
Dallas trails by 5. Atkins.
Samuelson.
Up ahead to her college teammate, Gumbawali lays it in. 5-point advantage just past the midway point in the third. Gumbawali inside. Great position.
Now, you would have thought that Washington Mystics had this game.
Meeting between these two, where Dallas led by as many as 23 in the third and had to hang on in overtime.
Boom!
Eyes enough with 69.
Can't be stopped. Can't stop this. Can't stop this. Boom! Yeah! Check it, check it. Look at that! Look at that!
You know, how much space...
Look at this, 0.7 seconds. Boom! Oh! Look at that!
There's no question what was going to happen.
She got that space. Boom! Wide open.
How many times is a Gumbawali going to do this?
Mitchell's free throws extend the lead to 4. Gumbawali.
Look at that.
Gumbawali step back.
Unstoppable, man. Unstoppable. Now, this is in the overtime right now.
And then, you know, just keep giving Enrique the ball. A spectacular night.
After just
Check
tying
it,
a career
check it.
high. Right back to work. Give her 39. You cannot
Man.
stop her.
And it was just amazing, just like that, okay? So from the highlights from that game, okay, eventually the score was 101-94, okay? That game was so exciting to watch, and I was, like I said, I was on my toes. I was biting my nails. I mean, man, this is the Goomba Wally that we are used to seeing. She cannot be stopped. Black Mamba, all right? So, okay, moving on. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our playoff standings real quick, okay, and see who has clinched their spots, okay. And so far, you have the Seattle Storm, Las Vegas Aces, Los Angeles Sparks, Minnesota Lynx, Phoenix Mercury, Chicago Sky, and now you have the Connecticut Sun, as of today, okay, clinched their spot. So now we're just waiting on, is it going to be Dallas Wings that gets that final spot, or is it going to be the Washington Mystics? Make your predictions. Comment down below who you think is going to make it to the playoffs, okay? And I'm not going to be surprised if it's the Dallas Wings, because they have been outstanding, okay? Now, I'm not for, against, or saying, I'm just letting y'all know that it's probably going to be the Dallas Wings. And if my predictions are right, then, you know what? Y'all need to subscribe to my channel, like, right now. So, with that being said, okay, talking about Seattle Storm, okay, so now that we have our standings, okay, Seattle Storm keeps passing through and destroying other teams. I mean, now that you had Sue Bird out for a little while, but you also have Dan Hughes, who's coaching all the way from his house, okay, because he's over there in quarantine, and then having his assistant coach kind of step in and lead the team a little bit. But it's kind of like they really don't need that, because they got, what, Sue Bird, you got Brianna Stewart, okay, you got Jewel Lloyd. I mean, that team alone, okay, you don't need to coach them. They got it all on their own. They already know what they're doing. And, I mean, come on, 16 wins, 3 losses. I mean, that is a damn good season so far, okay? And with the regular season about to end, okay, I wouldn't be surprised if the Seattle Storm end up being the champions for the 2020 WNBA season. What do y'all think? Okay? So, I'm excited to see that. I'm also kind of excited to see where maybe Las Vegas goes, okay? Because you never know. They could be the ones that end up with the championship, okay? So, I'm excited to see that. We could see a playoff rematch between the Chicago Sky and Las Vegas Aces like we did last year when De'Erica Hamby shot that half-court shot. Okay, could be a little revenge game. We don't know. We don't know what to expect for playoffs. Okay, so I'm excited. Hope you guys are excited. And hopefully, your team ends up winning. Okay, or, it's a single elimination. Whatever happens, happens, right? You never know what's going to happen in the championships, because it's one of those things where it's like unpredictable. Like you don't expect that to happen, right? Okay. You never know. Somebody could knock out Seattle Storm and you'd be like, what just happened? What just happened? Right? Okay. So I'm excited to see where that goes. I'm also kind of, I'm not going to leave out the bottom teams. Okay. The Indiana Fever, Atlanta Dream, okay, New York Liberty, automatically out. Like I said, I feel like if Sabrina Ionescu wasn't injured, she could have taken this team all the way to the playoffs. There's no doubt about that. But they're also a young team, and but you also have veteran players like Kia Nurse, and Clarendon. I mean, this is a young team, okay, and eventually, once everything comes together, this team could be unstoppable, just like the Seattle Storm, okay? It's just a series of unfortunate events for the New York Liberty, and I'm not counting them out. I'm not saying they suck, because they don't. They don't. They just need to come together And I feel like next year they're going to come back bigger, better, and stronger. And they'll eventually have Sabrina Ionescu back as well. You know, it's just unfortunate what happened to her for a rookie season. And same thing with the Atlanta Dream. Okay, you have Kennedy Carter. You have new players on this team who are trying to come together and, you know, make a name for themselves and work together and build that chemistry. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, it doesn't, like I said, it doesn't mean the team sucks. They don't. Okay, they just got some regrouping to do and figure out what works, what doesn't work. Okay, work on this, work on that. Okay, maybe next year in the draft we need these kind of players, that kind of player. Okay, maybe we need a forward or a guard. You know, just add in what they need. Okay, kind of like what the Las Vegas Aces did. Okay, so I'm excited for the playoffs. I hope you guys are just as excited. That's all I have for you guys today. Just keeping you updated with what's going on. Okay, player stats. And, you know, like I said, in the player stats, we have our top scorers, our season leaders. Okay. In points, we have Alyssa Thomas. Okay. DeWanna Bonner. And with rebounds, we have DeWanna Bonner, Skylar Diggins-Smith. It's no surprise there. And with assists, we all know that Courtney Vandersloot, you know, she is our top assist leader. Okay. So I'm pretty excited. And so that's all I have for you guys today. Hope y'all enjoyed this WNBA Daily Swish. If you like what you see, comment below, subscribe, join my Facebook page, WNBA Daily Swish. Okay, look for that group. Tell your friends. Okay, spread the word. Show them that, like, hey, you know, this person knows what they're talking about. This person loves and has a passion for the WNBA. Join WNBA Daily Swish. Okay, she gives all the updates on scores, stats. Okay, does videos, and, you know, and for those of you that already love my Facebook group and my YouTube channel, you know, I thank y'all, love y'all. Okay, until next time, if it ain't hot, it ain't a swish.